Water is my office. Water is where I get my ideas from. I guess it relaxes me, and then my mind takes over and goes to beautiful places. Water is very peaceful. Serenity and calmness and things that have a timelessness. A big deal for me is if I've seen it before, I find it boring. So I'm always trying to originate something that is unique. The show is called Falling Through Time because I am collaborating with myself. I shot the pictures almost 20 years ago in England in the gardens, and I shot the figures that I put into them in 2015. In essence, I'm collaborating with my past. There were two Barbaras, there were two bodies of work, and somehow I'm trying to blend them into a whole that makes sense. And it's a hybrid, a beautiful hybrid, I hope. I went to my gallery and I showed them where I was, which is something I like to do because they're fresh eyes and I can depend on them. They've got a great eye for me. They get my work.
This is such a striking image, and it's got that beautiful quality of anonymity. I certainly take on a collaborative role with Barbara, and it helps when Barbara becomes too close to the work and is working with it every single day. It's nice to get some eyes on it to see how someone else would perceive it coming from outside.
Every show is a new language. You know, this show has been the language of retouching and blending and making things more than the sum of their parts. You know, I think by bringing the gardens and the women together, I have a stronger whole. But I never would have imagined that when I was shooting the gardens.
She has a definite vision when she comes in, but she's not stuck on that, and so there is a lot of back and forth, and we open up an image and we find new ways of working with it if it's not working, and it's a dynamic process where we're also like trying out, experimenting while she's here, and so yeah, I mean, sometimes she'll come in and she'll have one concept, and by the end of the session it looks quite a bit different, but with a great result.
Well, it looks like you got rid of the blue edging.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark there, but and depending on what we do with the background. The underwater figures they're kind of dreamlike, and there's a lot of movement in them, and you want to keep that feeling, but yeah, we need to put it onto a different background, so we have to find a way that we can bring the two together, and you can't just like cut that figure out and put it into the background because it doesn't work and it doesn't look believable. So there's a technical challenge to be able to extract that figure from the water background and put it onto another place and make it feel natural and feel like it belongs there, and then to treat the background the same so that it's the two harmonize.
I think the journey has been very healing because all of your pictures, all the work that you do, to me is very special, and to not use a whole body of work for me is sad. So it's been really fantastic. The women and the gardens would not be as strong without each other. So it's a great collaboration. They need each other to work.
You always know when you're looking at a Barbara Cole photograph, and there's magic to that, and some people will imitate it, but it's never quite a Barbara Cole piece, and that is a marker for a really great artist, in my opinion, is someone you just know it's their work.
When people come to the gallery and they look at the work, I want them to feel like they're looking at a hybrid world, and that it's neither underwater or above water, it's just special, and it gives them peace, it gives them serenity, and it's magical.